Hey, buddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Civilization 6. We're chooching along pretty nicely. Now, I do have to replay the turn that was at the end of the last episode, so I have to get things like an encampment again. And you know, we're going to have to replay and redo a few things, and I don't remember what I was doing in some of these cities. I think I went for a diplomatic quarter. So I think part of this is going to be planning how I use this mountain range to get a little bit of extra science, because my science is going to start dipping as I finish off all of these things, and my culture growth increases. Science is going to become a bigger issue, so I should probably, at the very least, I should mark out where the best campus locations are on this mountain. And there's 2 plus 3 campuses, which is pretty handy. I would like to settle on this coastline river over here. So I think I'd maybe like to get 3 to 4 cities in this sort of a section. This city is already planned. Okay, so there's a couple of camps here. I feel like I could use this spot right there with those camps. Maybe throw down a harbor and a commercial hub and just make like a high gold city here. So that's what that city will do. 1, 2, 3. And then I could get another city here. This one probably won't do anything special either. I could probably just do the same thing. Just get a couple of really, really good gold cities who are designed around, again, just cranking out that late game gold to fuel my economy. And I think that's okay here. I'm trying to like specialize my cities now because we can't really use our other bonuses, and there's a lot of camps and stuff around here. So we've basically taken up this section of the river. 1, 2, 3, and I think that's actually 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's this whole river settled basically. So this city has to go there. So I will probably do something like this then, just to get a little bit of AoE production in the area. I'll throw down an industrial zone there, and then also get myself an entertainment complex. And then a couple of lumber mills. That brings this up to a decent level. And then that's basically these cities taken care of. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that would be like these 3 cities taken care of in terms of production and amenities. We'll have really good AoE memes. So we'll sparsely settle over here. I like this plan that we've come up with. So that covers this section. I need to come up with a plan for the campus area here. And I already have 2 cities planned on these rivers. So most likely, that's a tough one. I would like to get these 2 plus 3 campuses. I think that's the right move. And these 2 cities can cooperate. There's a couple of camps nearby that I can make use of to grow these cities quickly. I feel like if I settle on this first, I don't sacrifice too much. I grab most of the tiles that are going to be left behind by these cities to the south and the iron and stuff. So settle on first, and then that's going to inform how I settle this city to the north and probably there. That way these 2 cities can still cooperate on a national park if they so choose. Yeah, I kind of like this. There's kind of a plan forming here in my head. So if we do this, one of these cities could build an entertainment complex right here. Then a national park could slot between these cities, and each of these cities could put their hockey ice ring thingies beside that national park. And we want all 3 of these districts touching this national park because they give appeal to it, which makes it generate more tourism. And then to fill in, we could just place theater squares as bridges between the entertainment complex and the thing. And this will give me more room for great works, more generation of great people points, more tourism. So this feels like a very good plan to move forward with. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to quickly save the game so I don't lose all that pinning that I just did in case the game crashes again. Right, Halifax. Now, you're about to grow. One of these cities needs to get the entertainment complex, and probably going to be Halifax. It's a little bit better production in here, although Toronto has better potential with these 2 hills here. I could do something with these hills. For sure. So maybe Halifax is going to focus on itself, and that's going to involve getting a theater square. Victoria, yeah, commercial hub. And I got the 6 charge builder who was going to head to the north. I don't know about you, but it really bothers me when I have to replay turns. Like, it just kind of, it grinds on my soul a little bit. And, because you have to remember what you did, you have to remember what was going on in the game. It just really hurts me when I have to reload a game due to a crash or whatever. I don't know. It's obviously not that big of a deal, but it does just kind of bother me a little bit. So let's pop down that farm right there. Cool. I do think we do want that farm triangle there. Although I am weary. I mean, these farms are good enough. I may just put a lumber mill there on the temporary and then kind of move from there. So we are going to settle on the copper. That gives the city +2 gold. We're going to get both of these sheepy boys online. It's an expensive endeavor to buy the sheep, but if we can come in here and grab stirrup, these pastures will get +1 food, which means, you know, this city will be much more workable long term. And we're going to instantly get the Petra. I think I had planned it here. I did have a plan for this city before it got like yeeted by the things, the crashing memes. So I think I have to accept pissing off Menelik because I do plan to settle close to him. I may try to like close off this coastline as a priority. Okay, Barb Camp appeared over here. I can hire a pike and shot. Where is my man-at-arms? Let's get that man-at-arms moving down here to clear this out. I will be buying more stuff. Yeah, there's a man-at-arms inside the encampment, which is fine. We can deal with that. Ah, we met Poland, exchanging information, and Korea. Hello. I've met quite a lot. Oh, Korea's having a bad day. Had a bad day. Send me a delegation. Open your borders. All right, this Poland's borders opened. Where's Korea on this list? Here you are. How much would you pay for my first? 12 gold? I'll take it. I'll take those diamonds off you. You give me like all of your money and stuff. And we'll call it quits. So Korea's having a bad time. I'm very happy though, because the more the map that I reveal, the more people that I meet, the more tourism I generate against people. Because that's how it works. You have to meet someone before you can get tourists with them. Hungary, be my friend, please. Alright, we got a skirmisher boy. He's been annoying. Recorded history, very good. Hungary, be friends. Football friends. Promote Pingala with connoisseur for that extra culture. It'll come in handy. Oh shoot, wasn't I gonna go for this guy? Shit, yeah, I was gonna go for Imhotep. Well, I think I need to get this second settler so I can secure this like arc here. So I'll finish this settler, although I could purchase it. No, I think, oops, that's a misclick. Man, this is a tough one. 4 turns on the settler, that would get me here pretty quick. It would prevent him from settling any closer. Yeah, I gotta do it. We can finally embark with our little scouty boys. We can find out more about the world. Cool. Theater Square with extra adjacency has given me a little bit of the era score stuff. I'm gonna deal with that skirmy boy. All right, so we got this theater square finished. What are we planning to do in this city? I don't think this city is good enough to build the entertainment complex. It could maybe sneak in a commercial hub like over here. I like it. But again, we're going to prioritize. We need to start earning great writers. We need to get that tourism train rolling. So I'm going to harvest the deer and then put a lumber mill. Yeah. Now I'm going to put my scouts on auto explore. And I want you guys to make some bets. How quick do you think they'll get themselves killed? All right. That's all I want to know is how long will it be before one of these scouts dies? Put your prediction in the comments, right? We're on turn 108. Morbus, you can also put your own prediction in the video too, Morbus, if you want. All right, I feel like getting the consulate now. This thing scales amazingly off city-state relationships. I feel like getting this now is a good meme. I could purchase it for gold, but also I wanted to actually use my gold here to get a pike and shot. I'm trying to just continuously update my army by using the city-state, not the city-states, the Barb Camp memes, which I think seems like a pretty reasonable thing to do. And I think spending the money on that was better than spending it on the consulate. All right, can I kill this guy here? Perfect. You can take your promotion. Man-at-arms cross the river. Pike and shot show up. Cool. So we've got this guy surrounded. We should be able to take him out next turn. Oh, another theater square finished. Let's get that commercial hub placed. And then we get that amphitheater on the way. This place actually needs a builder. I think I have a builder on the way from the south, though. Yeah, this guy, he could do some stuff on these mines, which would really help out Toronto to actually get this in a reasonable amount of time. Builders, man, they're like the most important thing in the game. I'm always baffled whenever I load up those disaster save files and people haven't made builders. Boom, there's civil service. Now we can start getting alliances with civil service. So one thing we can consider is who's getting good tourism right now. Hungary is, and he's also getting good culture, so maybe a cultural alliance with Hungary would be good. My only worry with a cultural alliance with Hungary is he might try to like settle past me because he doesn't see the loyalty pressure, which I don't like that. So maybe a cultural alliance with Egypt instead, who should also, in theory, no, her tourism is terrible. Man, that's a tough one. I feel like the cultural alliance with Hungary makes sense though. He has some good wonders. He has a couple of theater squares. If I go for the cultural alliance, we basically lock each other in. I could trade with him for extra culture. If he trades with me, I get extra culture. We'll eventually adopt some of his tourism. If he becomes too culturally powerful, I can kill him, wipe him off the map. Yep, you know what? I think we go for the cultural alliance with you. We see what you're willing to pay me, and I think I'm going to start buying his great works. I make enough money at this point in the game to where I can eat a little bit of this. So why this is like a good purchase for me for two reasons, right? Not only do I reduce Hungary's culture per turn, right? And right now Hungary is the big bad guy when it comes to tourism victory. If we look at the visiting tourist stuff, right? Hungary is up there in terms of being the most difficult person to beat, right? So if I take away his culture, which means he gets less of these, and I get more tourism, which means I get more of these, I'm sort of doubly beating him. Now I really need to find the guy on the map somewhere who has 45 or 44 tourists. And it looks like it's just someone on the map who I haven't found yet. So I don't see who it is, but there's definitely someone out there. Right, so we got our encampment in Hamilton. I think part of our upcoming game plan is going to be to get a armory. So if I grab myself a stable or a barracks, the stable would allow me to build siege units with buffs, but the barracks is cheaper, so I think I'll go for the barracks. All right, who do I want XP on? I wouldn't mind a bit of XP on this guy. You're very close to a level, so if I attack there, you get your promotion. I can pull you out, and then move the scout in to pillage next turn, and then we just need one more barb camp pillage, and that guy's got his combat master promotion or whatever it's called. Ooh, the Eye of Sahara. That's like pretty far away from me. Probably going to be mostly irrelevant. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Neat. All right, I'm sitting on 2 envoys. Let's pull out Charismatic Leader. Let's plug in Diplomatic League. I'm happy with this setup in terms of a government. I could pick up some other cool stuff, but I'm happy with this setup. Let's go. It's a Mario. We'll put 1 point into both of these city-states. That will get me 2 envoys with them, and that'll give me +2 culture from my amphitheaters, which is great. I think it'll also boost my consulate here. Well, no, not quite actually. That takes a while. I need to get up to 3 envoys. You swap in here. You go ahead and disperse the clan. You take your promotion. So I think it would be good here to chop and place that district, which is what we're going to do. But hopefully you can start to see why I plan my empires the way that I do. And like, you know, I place all my pins, and then when I put something that goes underneath a pin down, I delete the pin. And so slowly over time, my empire gets a little bit neater and less cluttered. Where is this city-state? Who did I just meet? Oh, Zanzibar. It's all the way over here in Korea. This is Korea. It's a very nub-like Korea. A significant blizzard. Oh dear. It's going to do damage to some of these units, which I'm not a fan of. This scout actually managed to get a promotion off the back of finding that. I'll take Alpine. Send envoy. We'll put another one into Nanmadol. We want that culture to scale off here. So that's going to be our main priority. We're about to finish the industrial zone. I'm saving gold now for Imhotep. Imhotep is my husbando, and I require him. He must be mine. I will not accept not having my husbando, okay? Himiko, oh fuck, I moved that builder by accident. Charge, cool. We place the commercial hub. So we get that amphitheater up. My empire is feeling very strong right now. Now it's not powerful compared to the AI yet, but here's the thing. I'm on the ramp. You get me? Like, I'm on the ramp up, so I could get a workshop, which would make all future great engineers cheaper by 1 great engineer point per turn, and it would also give me 3 production. I think I go for this, and then I work an industrial zone project and see where we stand with Imhotep. Barracks finished in Hamilton. Can I afford? No, I can't afford a settler. I might buy 1 more settler here. We got our barracks in here. I think it would make sense to get my cathedral, my temple and cathedral in Hamilton. I would like to get a farm triangle, or maybe even a farm quadrangle. I think the farm triangle would go here where these 2 lumber mills are, which would give this city an abundance of food. Problem is it would lack amenities, so it would be slowing down in terms of growth. So maybe it's better if I just get raw yields from stuff like temples. I think that kind of makes sense to me. I'll grab the ancient walls because it's a 1 turn. But I think we just go temple in here for the faith income. Faith income is pretty nice. Now Victoria, I think it's okay to buy this tile. We will place your theater square. But because we've already invested in the commercial hub, we'll finish the market first because +1 trade route would be pretty nice right about now. All right, I've been talking a lot. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy, boys. Are we working any crap tiles in our capital? We could snag this tile right here because it's just a straight up better tile than some of the things we're working. Yeah, I like that. Okay, there is a mine right here. So where's my nearest builder? I think I got a builder up here by... Oh, my UI is starting to go a little crazy. Got a lot of UI mods. It's all working out just fine though. Yeah, I think if I can get a mine there, I think things are going well for me. Let's see here. You want to buy some horses? You want to buy some more horses? You need like 38, so you can have all 36 of my horses there, bud. Right, 10 gold per turn plus open borders. Very nice. So I'm feeling good on my income again. Now we have access to niter. I'm kind of praying I don't really have much niter in my empire. Let's go to the resource map mode. We'll turn off everything except for niter. And it looks like the vast majority of niter is missing. Hey, very nice. All the niter looks like it's kind of scattered throughout the map. You can see like these little niter over here, bit here, bit here, bit here, bit here. So we won't be doing anything with niter, which is fine because it doesn't block my districts. I will want cartography at some point because we want to go find America. Own 2 crossbowmen. We can skip that. Gunpowder. Adopt a government with 6 inherent. We'll get that. May as well unlock machinery now. I should probably just pick up irrigation for the sake of it. Although then again, if I don't research irrigation, all of my districts will be slightly cheaper. So you know what? I'm not doing it. But I should unlock celestial navigation now. I don't have to do it right now because I can spend some time improving these tiles before I do it. Okay, a barb camp established over here. I could grab myself a man-at-arms. I will, and I may actually. Ooh, I'm feeling the wrinkles on my brain expand here. Hang on, I just grew an extra wrinkle, dude. Let's get these guys moving down here. Maybe I can finally get that scout buffed because this is like in a pass. It's gonna be hard to steal. Amphitheater done in Halifax. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I need to figure out who has the great works and just start taking them from him because this guy's even getting more. Okay, so he's gonna charge me a lot. Now this is kind of what we knew was coming, but we pay 27 gold per turn to get 2 great works, right? Which adds slightly to our tourism per turn, adds very nicely to our culture per turn, hurts his culture per turn, and I can go ahead and find Christina, who is currently broke, but she does really value diplomatic favor, which I have spades of, so that can kind of make up for some of my economy. I'm hoping that selling things will make up for buying things. That is my dream. Okay, that somehow I balance my economy by buying and selling, like merchant memes, right? Mausoleum still available. Tempting offer. Mausoleum in Brantford. Do I care about Mausoleum? Not really. I think I care. Well, Colosseum. How is that not gone? What is happening? I may actually go for Colosseum in my capital here. Yeah, I think so. Like if I move this 1 tile to the left, like who cares? All right, oh great, I lose one of these tiles, but I get the Colosseum. So maybe, I said maybe, baby, this is going to be a Colosseum city because, Jesus, that's a lot of amenities. And it would hit quite a few cities. Not a huge amount, but still. We have earned a couple of great people, so I'm going to take Antananarivo under my wing for that 2% boost. That's going to become more and more relevant as we go forward here. Like we're about to get our own great rider, which is another 2%. I heard tribal villages get where is that scout? If I picked up that tribal village, it would get me very close to where I need to be. God, there's something so satisfying about living in the tundra and having cities that look like they live in like the most epic plains land in the entire game. Also, the whole having camp things too, like being able to actually work camps early game has given me like insane gold. Like a ridiculous amount of my gold is just coming from working all these camp tiles. Feels really good. I gotta say, this new Canada, it feels great. Now, just please, Civ, could you implement an Ireland Civ for me, please? That would just be... Alright, we got ourselves Monarchy. Perfect. Oh, Mundo. Monarchy is great because there's a number of reasons Monarchy is really great here. I'm going to go through and I'm going to describe why Monarchy is so good for our game right now. First of all, Monarchy is so good because it gives us 1 economic card and 2 wild cards, as well as a diplomatic and a couple of these military policy cards, which is a pretty good spread when you compare it to something like Theocracy and Merchant Republic. We don't have the strongest faith economy, so we don't care about the discount on faith purchases from Theocracy, and we're not also spreading our religion. Merchant Republic is pretty good, but the +1 housing per level of walls coincides really well with our game plan, because we're going to have pretty good food living in the tundra as Canada, and you actually, when you build Renaissance walls, and all of the walls, you get tourism from them once you unlock conservation. And to even add on top of that, the really cool thing here is this government also gives you +2 diplomatic favor for every Renaissance wall, which is really good for Canada. Incredible for Canada, because they're really good at using their diplomatic favor. Because they get extra diplomatic favor from scored competitions, they get diplomatic favor from tourism. So this really potentially opens up a diplomatic backup win as well if we go ahead and take this monarchy government. Now that we have monarchy, a couple of our priorities are going to be changing. For example, castles and siege tactics becomes a pretty big thing, especially because we're heading into the next era, or the next session of the World Congress, which means we could be getting boosted walls. So the government policy here that I really like is plugging in limes, or limes as some people call it, which will double the speed at which we build walls. I am going to keep colonization in, but now I'm going to start thinking about things like maybe Republican legacy is really good. That 7 amenities across my empire is super powerful. Urban planning is still good. I just don't think it fits in anymore quite as much. And this mod that I have installed called the extended policy cards with the better report screen really shows off the power of some of these policies. Now, I think a good policy here for me would be conscription. An extra 8 gold per turn is nothing to turn your nose up at. So I like Republican legacy. It's going to put me in a really good position. Now, I probably should have switched Diplomatic League. I kind of forgot about that one. But now that we're doing this stuff, yeah, now that we're monarchy, we almost certainly want to go for diplomatic service pretty early here to get access to the chancery, because that's going to give us extra influence points, which are currently being multiplied due to our government. And I almost certainly want to stop off here for military training so I can switch out that card. Because right now, if I were to plug in the charismatic leader card, that would actually be worth 3 influence because I'm getting 50% buffed. Sweet, we got our first great rider, Yoinkarino. It's a good great rider. Let's shunt the great works out of the capital just so we can pop them down here. We got the consulate in Montreal, which is now giving us 2 science and 4 culture. And in terms of how I wanted to develop this city, I reckon I'm safe to start getting things like ancient walls and start working towards those Renaissance walls. All right, let's schlep down another fishing boat, and now I have the boost for celestial navigation. Not a huge amount of tech. Let's not kid ourselves. But every little bit of tech matters when your tech is 50. Okay, right? Some of the AI have hundreds. Well, a hundred. What 1 hundo exactly, right? 1 hundo, not hundreds, but in the hundreds is probably a better way to phrase that. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to switch in this influence point thing because now I'm getting 13.5 influence per turn, which means I'm getting an envoy roughly every like 7.5 turns, roughly speaking, which is super fast. Mercenaries, yeah, I think we just rushed diplomatic legacy here. No, I really want humanism. How close am I to getting a great artist is a question that I could ask. We're quite a bit away. Now, something we could do to kind of help that along is maybe run a couple of projects, like a theater square project or 2, and that would boost that. But yeah, I think we go Diplo service here for the chancery. That 3 influence points per turn is massive. Grab the armory because building the armory is a boost for gunpowder, and science is important. Ooh, picking up Fez here feels good. You know what I need to do? I need to get the science buildings in my capital, because this library now is a +3 science library. Like, that's pretty damn good. Now it's +4, right? Probably university is on the cards too. I've been slacking on my science. I do like the double chop to finish the theater square fast in these newly settled cities. I don't mind chopping a bit of my tundra memes. It's not my favorite. All right, seems good. I got a trade deal with Mansa Musa here. One of my luxuries, some strategics for a bunch of his luxuries and some gold. Celestial navigation is finished. I do have a boost here that requires 2 harbors, so I want to get those done ASAP. Should really get a second settler. Speaking of getting a second settler for over there he is. We get that settler down here, and we can get this harbor built real quick. How are we doing on Imhotep progress? We're getting there. How much of Petra progress? All right, we're actually ready for Imhotep. So let's just power for Imhotep, get that done, get that Petra built, turn this into a monster city. Global resources. Is there anyone that only 1 person has? People are probably gonna vote furs to screw me, so I may just try to force it onto olives and pray someone else agrees with me. I don't know how this World Congress is going to go, to be honest. I think it's a bit weird that you can have a World Congress with people you've never met before. Okay, cotton provides no luxuries. Right, I'm very glad about that. Kilwa Kisawani. Actually, I never considered Kilwa in this game. I completely forgot Kilwa potential. It looks like it's already gone. Or am I crazy? Yeah, it's already gone, which is fine. I don't care. You don't need Kilwa. It's not really ideal for this kind of a game. We got our market, which is good. The city does need housing, so I will stop off for a granary. Now, the cool thing is here is you can actually harvest the woods. I would lose 1 production on these tiles, but I would gain 72 immediate production and still be able to put a camp on it. Sure, the tile loses a bit of appeal, but like it's still a good tile. You know what I mean? Who am I at war with? Spain. What? I don't even know where Spain is, man. Why is so many people at war with Spain? Where is Spain, dude? Oh, oh, this is Spain. I thought this was Germany because it's like the German colors. I'm okay with being at war with Spain. They got no military. They're really far away. They got no threat on me. We got our amphitheater in Winnipeg up, which means it's time to have a meeting with this boy and say, hey, how much for these? All right, it's expensive, but I'm okay with it. I might be able to make it a bit cheaper by offering him some stuff here. Yeah, 8 gold per turn. I'll take that for 2 of your great works. Now we got a pretty filled out great work screen here, right? We're making 16 culture, 60 tourism, slowly building up that tourism against these guys, in particular against Matthias Corvinus. We've made about 500 tourism against him throughout his lifetime, which isn't, you know, it's not terrible. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's just kind of chooching along, you know what I mean? Oh, for sure, the city needs another lumber mill too. Shoot. Can I buy you? Buy you a builder and walk it over there. Now this is where decisions start getting a bit blah, 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 right? Because, yeah, I got some options here in terms of where I want to go. I feel like Reina's going to be useful at some point. Pingala is still useful right now. I think grabbing a Mani and just slapping her down, just slapping her in to a city at random and just being like, yep, my city now. Leventa, perhaps? Colossal heads are really, really good. Can colossal heads be built on tundra though? That's the real question. I can never remember. They can be built on tundra. So this is potentially another really, really good source of faith and tourism for me. So Leventa it is. Take control of them, please. We got 2 turns until the next era. I think or not 2 turns, sorry, 2 eras go. I think I just take this. Can I get my scout down there in time? Flip, I can't. I may have to accept not leveling this guy up for the era score of breaking this camp. Chop woods, get myself my insta harbor, boom, lighthouse, step forward, camp, happy days, first harbor. The first harbor of the empire. Oh, there's my era score. So I can save this now for my scout to get that scout boy leveled up. How long until Imhotep? I've been delaying my settlers for Imhotep, right? Technically a couple turns. So no longer need to delay. I would love to get intelligence agency or something like immediately, but I have just delayed this. Oh shit! I want to get my Colosseum. Can I afford to delay these cities anymore? I don't think I can. I don't think I can afford to delay. I've already delayed for like a campus. I delayed to get Hildegard. I delayed to get Imhotep. I just need to get out these 1, 2, 3, 4 more settlers. I mean, Colosseum is great, don't get me wrong. And it would actually serve my empire really, really well. To the point where I'm actually unironically considering changing my plans again mid-step. It's that good. I mean, what if I chop out 1 settler and then went for the Colosseum? Like, is it really that bad if I do that? Like, what if I just did that? Let's think about it. Joint war on Lady 6 guy, but you want my great work? Hell no, dude. What are you thinking? You trying to slip that one in there to try to trick me? Chop out the settler. Use the overflow on an entertainment district. Get that Shetler by on the way over there. Lovely. Armory done. Pagoda next. Diplo favor. Cool. I like this religion. This one is... I like Taoism. Where did Taoism come from? Ethiopia. Oh, baby. Hell yeah. Thank you for converting the city, dude. Let's quickly grab ourselves 1 missionary to kind of clean that city up a bit more. Boom. Diplomatic service. Chancery. Available. Chancery is one of my favorite buildings in the entire game. It's expensive, so I don't think we'll purchase it. We will hard build it, though. I think I was in the middle of getting a trader, so let's prioritize that. Now that we have Diplo service, let's head towards humanism to get the museum and the archaeological museums. So I think the big thing here for me is to, like, start trading with more people. So if we check our trade screen here, we've got Ottawa to Debrecen, so that's gonna keep going for like 17 turns. It would be nice to get another trading post over here, maybe in Eger or something, to get trading with Sweden and Byzantium. So potential memes here. You know what? There actually could be another national park here, owned by Victoria. So I'll pencil it in. Pencil it in with some pins as a maybe. Need to start thinking about Eiffel Tower as well. Where are we going with that baby? Very close to Colosseum. God, I'm getting all the wonders that I really like this game. What the hell? Who made this? Who gave me this absolute god game? Or am I just a god gamer? Tune in next week to find out. It would be nice to get suzerainty of Teru in terms of science. So I reckon I may as well take Auckland. Now that I have coastal cities, Auckland suzerainty actually makes sense. You see what I mean? Because now I'm getting production on these coastal tiles. I could trade with Zanzibar for really good gold. I feel like, ooh, I have a trading post in Geneva, which is extending my trade routes through Geneva to these other cities of Tatabanya. And that's a long-ass trade route there. I just don't like that it goes through so much tundra, but in theory, it should be fine. I'm gonna send a unit over there to try to protect that land. Do a little trolling, a little fog busting. Fog busting. Well, there's something strange hiding in your fog. Who you gonna call? Fog busters. Ooh. Alright, so city shots are annoying. I could maybe do some memes with this scout, like pillage. Any of his cities don't have walls? Nope. Never mind, we're not pillaging anything. Ooh, I really like Merchant Federation, but God, aesthetics, man. Now see, this is the point in the game where I'm going to start getting really hard choices. Like Vissel banking. Even Vissel banking right now is super good for my capital. +2, +4 food, +4 production, and the extra alliance points. Like, these are all so good. Medina quarter, amazing. Well, sorry, not in Medina. I meant aesthetics, amazing. Like, +10 culture right now. It's huge. It's like 8% of my culture or something. How long until I do the Colosseum? So Colosseum will probably take 7 turns. So I can plug something in other than colonization on the temporary. And then as long as I remember to plug it in, it's like net positive value. And you know what? +10 culture, I'll take it. Give me that +10. Any good great merchants on the way? I would have liked this. God, Mali is just snapping up all of these great merchants. Some of them are pretty good. We're heading into the Renaissance, right? Oh no, we just hit the Renaissance. Ah, dedication. Monumentality is cool, but I'm not making that much faith. It is nice to pick up extra builders and stuff with monumentality. Reform the coinage is cool, but again, I'm not really scaling off trade routes at the moment. I'm only settling on my main continent, and I don't have a religion, so really it just feels like monumentality is the move. Okay, I think I've delayed my monuments in a lot of these cities as long as I can. I just feel like builders are more important for this civ, so I prioritize that above. I would like agriculture eventually on Liang, but not right now. I think I will grab Reina. I don't have anywhere to park her right now, but she will be going up in this city or potentially in Victoria. Victoria may actually be the better choice. Yeah. So Reina, I want you to go to Victoria. Boom. You settle in there and I'll promote you later. I like how, you know what I love? I like how you guys who follow the YouTube channel, you've only had to deal with my singing while you watch the videos. The great thing about being my friend, like Morbus, he's had to deal with my singing for a solid nearly 15 years at this point. And let me tell you, I've not gotten better. In fact, I've gotten worse. I've gotten worse at singing. Right, we got ourselves Imhotep. He's taking this big old step over to there. Culture bombs. Don't care about Mimar Sinan, so I'm probably not going to worry about getting him too hard. Jacob Fugger. I'm a child. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of those. What were those? Pedro? What was? No. That fucking Finnish bear meme where he would say "fug" all the time. Those were some solid ass memes. Right, boom. Colosseum on the way. 6-turn build. Happy days. Cranking out faith in this city. City's growing too slow. I think now is the time. The time is ripe to get a builder and then a spy. Just got to retool this landscape a little bit. We're getting close now towards our ice hockey rink, which will absolutely light a fire under our arseholes and skyrocket us to the end of the civic tree. I can't escape from these Spanish cities. I just have to like sit between them and pray I don't get killed. Boom. We settled. Saint John, we settled here, my boy. Do I want to switch? Let me think. Do I switch the way this industrial zone is placed? If I place it down 1 tile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would actually, if I switch these, all right, hear me out. If I switch the positioning on these, it actually hits an extra city. So if this is where I'm going to put an industrial zone,
so be it. It will be done. Thy will be done, my lord. We'll put farms here instead. Lovely farms, where the local geese will play with chickens. That is the kind of farm that I wish to live on. A lumber mill. Now this city needs to grow, but it cannot grow without a camp. Camp will provide us with enough food to last us generations. Sorry, I'm being weird again. All right. Right, we got the aqueduct down. Slap down that industrial zone. That's the goal of this city. A little production center up here. Because I would like this city to potentially get me. Where is it? The research station. I don't know. It just seems kind of neat. Potential. Strong city up here.
providing AoE production. And electricity. That's also important. Oh god. Did I get the end of turn bug? Why do I feel like I did? Okay, I didn't. Whew. Oh my god, I got Colosseum cooked on the last... Oh, I delayed it so much. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, listen. We're fine. I'm fine. I'm not crying. But I do need to find something that goes in here now. I could go Anchor Wat. No. I got a bit of a problem. I may have to hire another man-at-arms from this camp. Oh land, would you like to buy my horses? Yes, you would. How about furs as well? 22 gold. Yes, please. Christina, give me your truffles. Why don't you buy my iron as well? Ooh, I'm missing ivory from Poland. How much? 1 gold per turn? Oh, I don't mind if I do. What else am I missing? I don't have incense, but no one has spares. Inca got that spare amber for me. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Patch a cutie to cutie. Ooh, citrus. Citrus. Oh, this guy has a ton. I think I'll take the citrus, the mercury. I think I already have wine. I don't remember. It's only 3 golds per turn, dude. Man, these guys love me. They're just trading me really advantageous stuff for super cheap prices. Do I put the lumber mill down now? I think I want this place to grow, so I'll do double camp for now, and then we'll switch that around later. Let's get an economic alliance with Menelik. This will kind of bind our empires a little bit closer together and make trading between us more practical and viable. And also, if he gets any suzerainty, I may want to switch the alliance types I have between Menelik and Hungary later on in the game. But let's just get that Petra baby. Oh, Imhotep, thank you. Look at that. And he's got another charge. I could have used him on Colosseum. Why did I use him on Colosseum? I'm a moron. Anyway, yeah, we got the Petra. Now Quebec is, you know, it's a good city. Make sure we just get one of these tiles, because I'm pretty sure you have to actually own one of these tiles to get the 2 Great General, Great Merchant points from it. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I forgot I could have used Imhotep for that. I really want to pillage this campus, actually. Let's step here. Give me open borders, please, so I can do some memes. I may as well get Mausoleum here. Like, let's just do it. Let's do it. Mausoleum. Imhotep, get your fat booty over here and get me this Mausoleum. Boom. There's humanism. So we're going to want a mixture of art and archaeological museums. However, this map is way bigger than I'm used to, and I don't think there's going to be extra antiquity things. So I may be forced to kind of go a little bit harder on the great artist angle than I would normally go. Scout is under threat, dude. Could he survive this hit? He should, in theory, just barely survive an attack from this pike and shot dude. Eventually, I'll have to clear this camp. Like, I'm fully aware of that reality. However, I also just want to stand on it and get this guy leveled up. It's like so emotionally important. I'm so invested in this scout's journey at this point, dude. I need it to happen. All right, we're at a major fork in the road when it comes to art museums and stuff. We're also expanding. I'm going to call that the end of the episode. It was a little bit shorter in terms of the number of turns that we covered, but I think it was a very, very meaty and interesting episode. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.